Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to install Epic Games Store games on the Steam Deck and have them as individual games. So let's get started by going into desktop mode. So go to power, switch to desktop. Alright, we're now in desktop mode. Now go into the bottom left corner where it says discover. And in here we're going to look for an application called Heroic Games Launcher, which I think is the best way to play your Epic Games Store games. So Epic Games, GOG, and Amazon Prime games. Click on install and wait for the download. Okay, it's downloaded. So now go to the bottom left corner, go into games, and inside games, here's the Heroic Games Launcher. So right click, add to desktop. So now we have it right there. Double click on it. It'll launch. So now that I'm not logged in into anything, my library is empty. So go to, again, well, log in first of all. Epic Games login. So now you need to put your credentials for the Epic Games Store. So one sec, I'll put mine. Okay, so you logged in with your account. It will look something like this. On where it says Epic, you can also enter with GOG or your Amazon Prime login. And now going into library, you'll see everything on your Epic Games Store account. So you can install all these. As an example, since we got it for free recently, well, it's free right now actually at the time of making this video, is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So go here on the small icon, Home Deck Games Heroic, so it's easy to find. It says the size. If it starts doing this download thing endlessly, you need to log out and log into your Epic Store again. You can also change which Proton you're using, which is pretty helpful. So we click on install. And at the bottom left corner, you'll see that it's downloading the game. But again, if you have any issue downloading games, for example, it's endlessly trying to find the download size or the game isn't downloading properly, you need to go back into Manage Accounts, log out of the Epic Games Store and log in again. Sometimes it happens when installing games after a lot of days pass. For example, I installed Deus Ex, I play for a long bit of time, then I decide to, I don't know, download Alan Wake 2 for some reason. Well, maybe at that point I need to log in again. So, okay, I'll wait for this to finish and get back to you guys. Download has finished, so you'll have it down here. Let's go into library. And the game that you downloaded should be up here at the top. So now you have multiple options. You can open it from desktop mode, but we do not want that. We want to open it from gaming mode. So if you go to settings, you can first of all select which Proton version and a lot of things that I'm not going to go into. There's also wine tricks and all that if you need to do some tweaks. That's more advanced stuff. Cloud saves. You can also get into your cloud saves, but it doesn't always work. Just make sure to open this and it will tell you. And another thing that you can do is press on the image itself and you have this nice menu. Well, for this, the three dots up here go into Add Shortcut and it's already on Steam. And you can do move the game, change the install path, verify it. Also, the Epic Games Store overlay is disabled by default. Thank you. Thank you. So there we go. And now, if you ever need to update the game or something, open the Heroic Games Launcher and it should do it right away. So we close this. And on Steam, my advice, if you don't want to go into desktop mode, is to add the Heroic Games Launcher here. So Heroic Games Launcher, add selected programs, and you'll have it in your library. And now it's time to jump into gaming mode. So let's go back. One sec. We're now in gaming mode. We open the menu, library, non-Steam. Here's the Heroic Games Launcher we just added. And where's Deus Ex? Well, apparently Deus Ex didn't get added, so that's perfect to open the Heroic Games launcher in here to show you how it looks like. Let me disable the FPS counter. So as you can see, you can open the Heroic Games launcher from gaming mode. The UI is a little bit tiny, but there we go. So Deus Ex didn't show up for some reason. That's not an issue. Let's check again. Add to Steam. For some reason, this thought that it was already on Steam. So if that happens to you, add to Steam. So now go into Power, restart Steam, because it needs a restart to add the game. Not the Steam Deck, Steam itself, the application. So we'll just close it and open it again. Should take a few seconds. Okay, we're going back in. Okay, we got the Heroic Games launcher. We're going to Library, non-Steam, and here's Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Let's first launch the game. Again, we're using Proton Experimental, selected in the Heroic Games launcher. Let's see if the game launches properly. Okay, there's a launcher. That's expected behavior. Let's disable all this. Let's keep it on high, like it says here, without motion blur or chromatic aberration. And let's use DX12, an exclusive full screen. Why not? Play Mankind Divided. And let's see if the game launches. But again, the good thing here is that it's on gaming mode. There you go. There's the game. Perfection. So as you can see, it does actually work. So now you have it on your Steam library. So if you see, you can even do Steam input for this one. So you can change the controllers and all that, whatever you need, which is super helpful. You can even enable gyro controls, which is a huge plus in my opinion. It makes the game play like you had it on Steam, not on the Epic Game Store. That's perfect. Let's close the game quickly. I'll show you one more thing that is optional. If you installed the Decky plugin, which is here, and download Steam Grid DB, you have a new option on gaming mode, which is called Change Artwork. I might make a tutorial on this. Let me know if you want to see how to install this. And you can choose whatever you want to put there. So official capsule, just like the official one. Then white capsule. Let's use that one, why not? Hero, which is the banner at the top. Let's use the official one. And then logo, official logo. Sure, why not? And finally the icon, which again, you need to restart Steam for this to change, but that's not an issue. And now you have it right here with all the fancy images. And if you go back here, you have it like if it was a Steam game. You can do the same with the Heroic Games launcher actually. So it feels more of a premium, like you own the game on Steam instead of the Epic Game Store. Of course, you're still launching the game through the Heroic Games launcher. You can also install the Epic Game Store like a non-Steam game, but that's way slower and it makes it harder to do the things that I showed you here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, enjoyed your free games on Epic on your Steam Deck, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching.